comes to vegan nutrition, most people are concerned about protein deficiency. And that is not surprising given that we were taught from a young age that animal protein is the best, if not the only way, to meet our daily protein requirements. But today I'm going to change that by sharing with you 2 high in protein vegan recipes along with their approximate protein content so that you will see how easy it is to meet our daily protein requirements on a plant-based diet. Measure about half a cup of chickpea and put them into a pot or pan. Start heating the pot and mash your chickpea to your desired consistency. Now add 1 to 2 dashes of cayenne pepper. And here I've added a defrosted cube of spinach. If you have fresh spinach, you can add a handful into the dish and it's even higher in protein. Slice up a shallot. If you like your shallot a little bit cooked, you can add them before the chickpeas with some water to cook them or some oil. But I really like the fresh taste the raw shallot brings to the sandwich. So I'm adding them at the end, mix them around and turn off the heat. So it's just very slightly cooked. And there you have your sandwich filling. It's really simple. Here I've used pre-cooked chickpeas soaked in salt. So if your chickpeas were not soaked in salt, just sprinkle a pinch of salt. And here I've decided to top my sandwich with a quarter of an avocado and some coriander. These are totally optional. You could just eat them as they are. I also topped them with some spring onions and a very generous squeeze of lemon juice. And there you have it, the first sandwich. And with the leftovers of the filling, I'm making another 2 slices of bread. And this time I sprinkled them with seaweed flakes and they were really yummy. And there you go. A simple lunch or dinner, so yummy, quick to make, and really portable for picnics and so high in protein. I'm being very frugal here and it's at least 15 grams of protein with these 4 slices of bread and the chickpea filling. Moving on to the second recipe. So if you haven't seen my previous video, do check it out on how to make the wrap. And for this filling, I'm making refried beans. Pre-cook some pinto beans. I really like mine mushy, so I cook them till they sort of break apart. We'll need 2 cloves of garlic. Just mince them up roughly. And here you can use half an onion or the whole onion. I don't like to leave half an onion lying around in the house because they absorb all kinds of smell and all kinds of bacteria. They just absorb everything. So they are best fresh. So I'm going to cut up the whole onion and add it to the cooking. But if you have half an onion lying around and you want to use that, half is sufficient. Now add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil into your pot. Half a teaspoon of cumin seeds. Let them pop, shake them around or just stir them with your spatula. Once they are popped, add in the onions. And if you've noticed, they are getting a little bit dry, like it is here. Add some water. And once the onion looks translucent, add in garlic and add in 2 cups of cooked pinto beans. Mix them up with the onions. Add about half cup of water, generous sprinkle of herbal salt here, about 20 shakes. You can do 30 because I don't eat so salty. Start mashing up the beans as they cook down to a thick paste. add 2 dashes of cayenne pepper. Usually I do not like to meal prep, but I really like to have a jar of beans ready in the fridge so that I can use it throughout the week whenever I feel like I need more protein or I don't have time to cook them. They are ready in the fridge for me to add into my salads, my rice dishes, so that protein needs are constantly and easily met. And that's it. That's your refried beans. Here I'm spreading on some vegan homemade cheese. If you want the recipe, let me know. I might make a video on that. Creamy vegan cheese. You can use veganese or anything creamy, or just the beans are also very creamy and nice on its own. So top them up with the beans. And I roasted some asparagus. You don't have to use them, you can just roll them up like this. So protein content is 60 grams, and I'm eating half of these, that's 30 grams of protein. The sandwich in the afternoon, that's about 15 grams, and that is already way past my protein requirement for the day. For my weight, I only need 40 grams of protein, and with these 2 meals, not including the side dishes, that is already 45 grams of protein. I post videos every week on plant-based Ayurveda tips and tricks for you to be healthier and happier in life. So if you're new here, consider subscribing.